No fucks
I don't know what
given.
my fucking Twitter password is.
Fuck.
You got a minute to figure it out.
What do you need a Twitter account for?
To go live and tweet at the same
Oh,
time.
right, and all that. You know, you could just not use Twitter like me.
The Twitterverse is the bomb, man. All
It's
the cool
filled with
kids hang
cooties.
out there.
So much cooties, and you can only type 140 characters.
That's not true.
Or what did they move it to?
I think it's like 180 now. No, I know they expanded. I think it's what, 240, something like that. Anyway,
it was 140.
280.
280.
280. That's what it is. Buy it on the set, boys and girls. Get ready to go live on the radio.
Horsey.
Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. In no other better frickin' place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch, with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret some news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours.
And Shroud.
Because if you're not questioning our life choices, then you're not doing anything other than like hanging out and not paying attention.
Huh?
Like us.
What?
Because most of the time we don't pay attention to each other.
Can't afford to pay attention. You talking about, Willis?
No clue. But I am wearing my Who
news?
shirt.
News? We wouldn't know anything about that.
Well,
we are the greatest news team ever. Didn't you know that?
Yeah. We're the greatest Shroud news team there has ever been. We are definitely the most consistent, and we are also
the graceful bard. Thank you for the host.
I do have to say I like Asclepius a little bit.
Yes, and then I'm getting messages from work. It's like, what the hell?
Tell them you got an appointment at lunch every day. You should know that. Tell them you're like a real popular YouTuber, man. Yeah, tell them that shit.
Yeah, I don't think.
Well, you're not on YouTube, so you stopped doing that a long time ago.
Dude, Econdas, you didn't know I went to the Who? I have seen the Who live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's wearing the Who shirt today. That's right. Yeah. There it is.
And I've got the Who hoodie. And then I also own their album. I have spent a lot of time watching their YouTube videos. And Lily finally decided to wake up from her little nap. Yeah, so why would I ever go see the Red Hot Chili Pipers?
Chili Pipers? Aren't the Chili Pipers?
The Red Hot Chili Pipers. Not the Peppers, the Pipers.
Yeah, the bagpipe group.
Yeah,
don't you know about those guys?
No, I have not seen them. So the
What
last
good are you?
concerts I've seen were actually The Who and Bad Religion.
Oh, good shows. Good shows.
Yeah, Bad Religion is a very, very fun show.
I've seen Guar.
Oh, that's a whole lot of fun. Whole lot of fun.
What's up, Graceful Bard? How you doing, my dear? How's life, the universe, and everything treating you?
Hi.
Viking metal kitties, Econdis? Is that what you're talking about? Viking metal
Lily's
kittens?
doing. Can you see what Lily's doing on my chair?
I can see that. There's, it could be your shoulder, so, at least she's got a place to perch. Hi, Lily! Everybody say hi, Lily, as she makes her cameo and sticks her butt in Jack's face. There you go.
Well, that was behind me.
And of course, yes,
runs around the chair.
That's going to kick off a Fruck Awesome Friday spectacular here. Cat's butt in Jack's face.
It wasn't in my face. It was behind my head.
You call it what you will.
Yeah. We can exaggerate if we want.
We do interpret the news. So, yeah, you can interpret that location.
All right, well, I got to remind folks that, of course, you're watching NBNN. Thanks to all your support. You've kept us here for 5.5+ years, bringing you the latest news and entertainment. As of this point here, the 10th, nobody has claimed, or should I say, the winner, Bulgarian, has not claimed his prize from this past month's race yet. So that means that at this point, it looks like we're going to have a rollover next month. And we've got a couple weeks away for that, but I do have to just remind you folks that donating 500 bits or more, becoming a patron at $5 or more, or being a subscriber gets you in on a chance to win 500 Kodos, or if it rolls over, 1,000 Kodos. Or those fabulous chip clips. Do we have a demo of the chip clips available? Are they handy right there on the desk?
So they are on my desk. Currently, I have all three of them connected to each other.
There you go. Those fantabulous chip clips that you can get.
They work.
Click below for details.
Together. Yeah. Fantastic job of holding your chips together.
Meowdy. That's right, Preston. Meowdy. He's reading our Discord today.
I do live in Texas, so although I have not heard Lily do a Meowdy or Tyrion. Unfortunately, it would be nice if they did.
Okay, so Discord triggers two different bots. Okay, very cool. I had to fix that.
All I gotta say is 7 a.m. meetings suck. Yeah, I have been in one of my meetings earlier with the dev team at my company took an hour and a half or so.
For what?
What the fuck are you doing? Well, I mean, they're going over bugs and doing everything else. They've got a massive demo on Monday that they're trying to make sure that everything is resolved for beforehand. So before the client gets to beta test it.
They fix bugs?
Yes, if you can translate it to their language. Oh, Laz's stream died after he yelled "suck."
Suck it.
Yeah,
it's raining in Florida.
Yeah,
it's raining in Florida. It said it went hiccup a few seconds ago. Let's do a hiccup. We're going to open up first giveaway today. Doing an Obsidian Potion reward. You get to pick the potion out of the potion pack, so your choice of potion to add whatever buff you want. All you got to do is type exclamation I love free shit to get on the action. Exclamation play if you want to help Jack play with himself, because Jack's playing with himself. Or did that get started already?
It's already started. Econ is currently in the lead. But you actually got in this time, so I mean, that's kind of amazing. So,
Which
Well, I happen to be paying attention for a moment, so you know,
you paid attention to what I was
for a
doing.
fleeting moment, absolutely.
Yeah, because
But talking about paying attention, woohoo, Preston
did
John.
someone pay attention to who owns Shroud of the Avatar?
I don't know. With the one bit.
Which is also the most hilarious thing there is. It's like, who owns Shroud of the Avatar? Well, Chris says he owns it. Portarian says they own it. It's like, wait, huh? And then it's like he's asked the question and he can't even answer it.
Diversion.
Better.
Yeah. It's like, that's a simple question.
There you go, Sentinel.
Simple answer.
I think
We all own it. There we go. It's mine, all mine.
Yeah.
Where are we gonna start off today, Jack?
Well, let's go to the Tweetaverse.
The Tweetaverse. See, I told you, Shroud. That's where all the cool kids hang out, man.
Yeah.
Not me.
So we've got three tweets to talk about from 7 hours ago, where Chris said, all the leaderboards should Eagle just tipped 500 bits.
Eagle!
Another. It's like, I love you, Eagle. Thank you for that.
I want to hear the news.
We'll finish this tweet,
No.
and then we'll launch
No, it's marbles.
marbles. Well, that gives me time to finish the map.
Eagle!
If I do this slow enough.
Another 500 bits.
All the
like Twitter
leaderboards should properly update again.
Okay.
Sorry for the downtime on
Did you
those.
just get teabagged?
Probably. I'm not looking at the game.
Laz just got teabagged.
I get teabagged all the time on the site. And
All the
what I say
time.
about that teabag is, those bags need to be extra moist.
And Eagle sharing those rewards with
To
10
make that
others
tea.
out there.
Yeah. Now, which emote is that? Pride World. I just
Pride
love
World.
all the Pride. There's so many Pride emotes that you can do. It's phenomenal. Yeah, it is Pride Month.
I think,
Use all the Pride months.
No. Why
Okay.
are you leaving?
Why am I leaving?
Condus had something to show you in game, but he left.
He was teabagging me in game, wasn't he?
Probably.
I don't.
So no comments about those leaderboards getting broken and taking months to fix.
It's been ongoing. Hey, leaderboard's broken. Hey, leaderboard's broken.
Yeah.
We'll look at those leaderboards after a couple races here.
Yes, we do have track number 21 coming up right now. Are you on it yet?
I'm sitting there waiting on you.
Okay, let's exclamation mark play on both streams and click start in 3, 2, 1. Start. Don't forget 69 seconds to join in on both streams for your
69
chance to win
seconds.
some scrolls. Yeah, much better chances on my stream for some odd reason. No one watches my stream.
Nobody plays on your stream.
Yeah.
So leaderboards, interesting. I have to look at these. I haven't looked at a leaderboard since I think leaderboards were introduced, to tell you the truth.
Well, did they ever fix the crafting one or anything like that to where it's like, where the fuck's it pulling this stupid ass data from?
Well, we'll
Or,
take a look at that
consumables?
here shortly. Again,
Yeah.
train wreck, totally derailed. Thank you, Eagle.
It's like-
No.
Yeah, like that consumables one. It's like, how did someone consume 5,400 garlic?
Crafting?
No. That
How do you consume red worms? You can't eat red worms. They're bait, man.
Yeah.
They're bait.
how did someone consume
You understand?
700? How did someone consume 719 recall scrolls in the last day?
I don't know, but we are off down the board. Treasure Pile looks like she's got a lead out on everybody.
Yeah, Cleo is in the lead on my side. See, Treasure Pile's not even on mine, so it's like Mike Lee 420 is in the lead now. We'll see where he ends up going. Yeah, like the consumable leaderboard makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, well, didn't then, doesn't now.
Nope.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Hey, learn something new every day here in Shroud Avatar.
I know.
Cleo, dude, dropping out of the brown hole first into the double paddle mixer.
Mike Lee was the first to get past that while Mom was sitting there rimming the hole for a good minute. She was enjoying herself tremendously. And she decided to stick around and like have lots of fun. But
pushed through the first two double of the triple.
Bowls.
Pushed all the way through.
She is
Dragon attack.
3, all the way through that. Going through some moguls. And she is going to win. Congratulations, Mom. Mike Lee's number 2. The last place, we've got Cleo. We'll let you guys look at Cleo as I send Mom some mail. Hi, Mom. How are you doing today?
Hi.
Mom's like, I can explain the consumable board, but it's stupid.
Yes. No, they show total consumed by everybody, and then just who got the most. So we don't know what number the person who got the most was, just that they did. So like 54 total garlic consumed, and Wrong Plan consumed the most, but he could have only done like 10, but we don't know.
Dragon Naruto. What am I spelling wrong? How do I spell Dragon's name now?
So what you're saying is that 1,390 teleport to zone scrolls were used, but Swish was the one that teleported to zone most frequently.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, that's extremely stupid.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at this now real quick. What are we talking about? You're talking about the
leaderboard.
The leaderboards?
That's for consumables.
Yeah. For consumables.
Yeah, let's get over there real quick. Hold on. On the consumables. So, yeah, I got consumables open.
Okay, like number 1 is garlic.
Right.
There were a grand total of 5,403 garlic consumed. Can you even eat garlic?
I think so.
Use item. I have to stand up. Yes, you can eat garlic.
What kind of buffs he give you?
When you eat garlic, it does absolutely nothing. There is no vampire protection. There is nothing. There is no bad breath. It is nothing. And so let's see if I can actually am I actually on the displaying my stats on the leaderboards? Nope.
I don't know.
Be there. Excellent. Yeah. So that means that. But the real question for me is, how do you consume? What all is actually being tracked for consumption as far as garlic and nightshade and everything else?
Thank you for the follow.
How are you defining consumption? Because it's definitely not like whoever went to a...
Yeah, so now that I'm looking at this, I wanted to hear what Mom had to say as she was explaining it earlier. I'm looking at this now, so explain what you were saying earlier there real quick, Mom.
The number that you see is the total number consumed by everybody. So there were however many recall scrolls consumed that day. The person you see
Something
on the
like
right used the most. We don't know what that number was, but they used the most out of that total number.
So it's not that person consumed that total number. That's just the total number consumed in a given day, 7 days. Gotcha.
Stupid design.
Let's see. Teleport to zone in the last 30 days. I was going to say, I get around. I'm surprised I'm not on that list.
How do you pull up this leaderboard?
All right. How do I type Draken Naruto? How do you spell his name?
Where's this leaderboard at?
On the leaderboards, under your stained glass window.
Yeah, stained glass window and go to
Cool.
leaderboards. And then you can see PvP kills. The last day there's been only 7 people actually doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Did I get it?
10 people doing things, but only 7 are ranked. Woo. But it appears that Beb Dama loves getting his ass kicked. I guess someone is actually using Beb Dama
Ellie
Rope
Berry.
to kill and pad their stats.
Thank you for the follow.
Or it's somebody who doesn't play very well.
Draken, are you going to give me your name or are you going to just let me sit here?
Yeah.
Mercilessly giving me
Or either.
I don't know.
list.
But
Give us some music because neither one of
He's
these guys is
telling
playing
you.
anything interesting.
What? You don't hear this?
I hear
I
it.
said neither one's giving us anything interesting. I didn't say I didn't hear it.
You said you liked this song. My feelings are hurt.
Consumption.
NYEN. Okay.
We need to get inside the Oregon Trail wagon because we're all dying of dysentery.
Hey man, you can play that for free on archives.net, is it?
Something like that. But we're supposed to go back to the Twitterverse because we have 2 more tweets to talk about.
We're supposed to play another track, but we'll go to the Twitterverse
we
real
are.
quick.
We are. Let's go play another track. Let's make our contributors happy. So we're doing track number 21 again.
Hey, you got it.
Okay, track number 21, The House of Pain, is queued up on my side.
Because
Is it queued
Eagle
up on your
loves
side?
the House of Pain.
Yes. Is it queued up on your side, Laz?
It is. Click start and
Let's start in 3, 2, 1, start. You got 69 seconds to join in both streams, twitch.tv/Cynesis and twitch.tv/NBNN News.
Learn to speak, noob.
Well, words are hard, man.
Work
Have you
hard.
not
words are hard.
Words are hard.
I
Yeah.
just got done telling Liz to learn how to type, so I had to tell you. Never mind.
Oh.
Tell him.
Am I gonna have to, like, next time you come visit, pull out the chip clips and show you how
not
they're
scared.
used?
He's not scared.
I'll show you.
Can't scare him.
Your threats are meaningless.
I'm aware of that. I've never done bad things to anybody before.
No.
Wait, Laz has actually seen me do things to someone in public before.
Hey man, I've been to the club.
Did you enjoy yourself at that club?
It was fun. We had a good time.
Okay, yeah.
As we head on down the track, and I'm not following the track, I should be following the track.
Cleo was
Who's
the
out
one
first?
down. He is
conned
going
us.
down. We can watch him. For some reason, I'm on a different view this time, and I just have to keep on scrolling. List is in the lead with Mom.
Go List!
Yelling. Now they're both slowed down by the first set of mixing bowls. Then into the second. I gotta slow down. So we can watch them rim the brown hole. Who's going to be the first one to go down the brown hole?
What is that in the hole?
There's a mixing bowl or a mixing paddle inside the brown hole. And
Yes.
It might delay you a little bit. So then we've got two mixers. And then let's go ahead.
We got Dragon, Econdis, and Sentinel into the double paddles. A battle
Yeah,
into
and-
the triple mixers.
Y'all enjoy this views?
Sentinel
Whoops.
making easy work out of it so far.
Yep. List. Mike Lee in the lead.
And then getting hung up and slapped
List
back.
got slapped back, but Mike Lee was pushed forward all the way to the end. I'm waiting for someone to get like
Drag attack gets slapped forward. Econdis with the bounce. Who's gonna make it first?
Mike Lee
Bounce,
420
bounce.
with the victory on my side. What is Mike Lee's in-game name? Do you remember that?
And the drag attack, Mike Lee, isn't it?
I don't know.
Mike Lee Coleman. There you go. And thankfully, drag attack, Dragon winning with the double shot here on stream. Congrats, Dragon.
I almost sent him some garlic so that we could consume it. I mean, that would be hilarious. Like if there was a, if you ate garlic, it gave you a buff of vampire protection.
Oh, that
Yeah, I
would
think
be
that'd be
sweet.
hilarious.
That would be really sweet.
Like, there are no vampires in the game right now, but it would be hilarious if it's like there was that little minor Easter egg in there.
Have you ever boofed garlic?
I'm
Try
not a
it.
big fan of boofing, anyways.
Boof to get the
mean,
buff.
About the only thing you're boofing me with is a finger or a tongue. That's about it.
Boofing garlic.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Although, yeah, there's a few emotional vampires.
I don't get it. What's happening?
Well, Liz just referenced emotional vampires. Have you not watched a certain show that was
Twilight?
created? No.
I haven't watched a certain show.
It's on Netflix. Hold on here. Let me log into my Netflix account. Crap.
Oh, we get back to the Twitterverse.
Train wreck.
Nope. Not yet. Hold
You
on.
think?
For one, trending now. What did I watch recently?
Because he can't remember what he was
A lot
watching an
of
hour
shit.
ago.
In the Shadows.
That is true. Yeah.
Is that a name of a show?
What We Do in Shadows. You have to watch What We Do in Shadows. It is fucking hilarious. But yes. 7 hours ago, Chris tweeted out, just added an optimization for the high quality reflections option. Should give a significant boost for those who don't care about their frame rate.
A boost for those that don't care what?
About their frame rate.
A high quality boost to what? Reflections?
I thought he said an optimization.
It was an optimization.
Oh, you
For
had
high quality reflections,
Should,
yes.
should give a significant boost for those who use it.
We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, What We Do in Shadows.
Bard.
Fucking hilarious. Because the most powerful vampire is the emotional vampire. But I do love the emotional vampire. Yeah, she is awesome. Yeah. Pretty
Okay.
damn funny.
I
Yeah, I was just diagnosed.
Read the
with
comments in the
cancer.
last
Yeah.
post, please. What last post?
You
Oh,
have
the
cancer
comments?
now?
No, I don't. You have to watch it, then you'll understand the reference. Any chance to look at the storm weather mode in ELADS? Seems we get a lot of white in that rainy weather light. Is that what you're talking about?
Who's
Yeah.
talking about what?
Basil? I don't know.
I'm looking.
Which yeah. That was the reply. Or you talking about the one from 6 hours ago, where just because he was on stream with Fizzle the other day, Chris is now working on Bard skill balance. Also, with a bit of focus on consumables this release, he's working on 2 new skills. One in the tactics tree, and that increases the duration of consumables, and the other is in focus and increases the effect.
Because the 8 hours on that Dragon's 2 just ain't long enough.
And training one untrains the other, similar to masteries.
Similar
What?
to masteries.
So
Yes.
only one of those works at a time?
Because everything is now going to have a yin and yang. That's why. Because for every equal and opposite thing that you have, you're going to have something to counteract that because Chris says so.
Yeah, well, so it's like, why haven't we instituted a skill cap already?
What do you mean?
You're only, like, kind of like how UO had the 720 points that you could spend. We need
I think it would
similar.
I think it would be a lot easier just to say if this then that. If you go this way,
Yeah.
you can't go that way. Simple.
Yeah.
Not put a cap on it, but say if you choose air, you can't have the opposite of air. If you choose earth, is that what it is? Earth is if you choose water, then you can't choose fire. And there you go. Hello.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be some sort of balance to where it's like, okay, you can get 80 of every skill, but there's no reason for everybody to have a GM and everything.
No reason for 300 GM characters. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely not whatsoever.
All right. Anyway, moving right along. Exclamation! I love free shit for a chance to win. Giving away an obsidian potion reward. You get to choose the potion when you open it up. Of course, it is Fruck Awesome Friday. That was the Tweeterverse. What else we got today for him, Jack? We got topics, we got video clips, we've got all sorts of stuff and not enough time.
You do realize that we needed to get into the responses for that one.
For which one?
Where for that training, the one untrains the other, similar to masteries, the rest of that tweet. Because Chris responded a couple of times after that.
I keep looking at it, and I'm on tweets and replies, and
you don't wonder what's going on, saying, I can see everyone training the effect and not the duration one. We are used to duration. Increasing the effect will always win out.
Yeah, okay.
The effect one will only give in the 10 to 20% bonus range, whereas the duration will give 50 to 100% bonus for most things. I likely expect people will still go for the effect one, but that will mean more people using the consumables, which is best for the economies and crafters. So win-win. And what? No crafting updates? I love this question. What? No crafting updates? But making new crafting consumables and skills that make other player crafted consumables more desirable is a crafting update. Fix the fucking broken system already.
Yeah, well, I'm a firm believer that, if you want a truly, really good economy, then you should go ahead and open it up to the fact that if, a blacksmith has got X more points than other said blacksmith and is the best in the land when he makes his equipment has better buffs than the guys below him. Not anybody from 100 to 140 makes the same exact type of equipment, and, make the best alchemist in the land the best alchemist in the land. Make the best blacksmith in the land and make them work for it.
Yep. Oh man, so many problems.
Alpine says, list is here. Yes, he's on set. How many hours from now Chris will be on? It's 1:30 a.m. So they're not going to be on for several more hours.
3.5 hours, according.
3.5 more hours.
Stretched a hand.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be in a meeting at that time, unfortunately.
I'll be somewhere else.
I have 3 more meetings already scheduled for today.
Good luck. You can have them.
No fun. Yeah. And then I've got like silly questions from people. It's like, yeah.
They're all silly.
Well, they are.
Mike Lee
They really are.
has joined us in Discord. Welcome, Mike Lee.
Hi, Mike Lee. How's it going? You came to look at the train wreck as it occurs.
It came to look at all the fun stuff in here. Yes, remember to scroll up.
Real time train wreck. Real time. So we also have other things. We do have a video clip from Chris on Fizzle's stream from the other day.
Which one we want to go to? We have several to choose from.
Which one do you want to go to?
Let's see which one we have. UI, loot and taming. Speaking of loot, let's do loot and taming. 49 minutes.
Okay.
I'll get that queued up. Before we do that, though, gonna go ahead and do this giveaway. So if you're not raffled up for your SOL,
there's the Silverfoot.
Whenever you want to.
A Night Owl, congratulations! You are the winner of an Obsidian Potion reward. Give me your name in game, please. And then I think we're gonna do something interesting today.
Yeah. My favorite vampires are the energy vampires and the emotional vampires.
The emotional vampires.
Yes.
Andrew Night Owl. Thank you, Andrew.
Yes.
All right, we ready to roll on this video?
We are ready to roll in 3, 2, 1, play.
One of the biggest issues in this game, I think, is the loot system. And I know you've made some efforts to slowly try to change this, but I think it still needs more work. So you talked about some new taming artifacts, like chess piece, and so on. Can you talk about a little bit what the chess piece? What did you have in mind? And maybe does it come with more pieces than just a chess piece, or?
So I'm going to continue looking. I'm hoping to get a full set of taming gear. I'm hoping to get a full set of light armor gear. I'm hoping to get a full set of heavy tank gear. The one I'm having a challenge with in terms of coming up with a theme for it is coming up with a chainmail set that makes sense. Again, that's one of those challenges we've had is chainmail has never felt meaningful. Leather has never felt meaningful. People always want to go all the way. You know, if you're going to be heavy, you want heavy armor, you wear plate. And if you want light armor, you wear cloth. Now, there's a reason to wear chains sometimes over plate, but that was purely for the fizzle rate if you want to be a caster who was also a heavy armor. But again, the hope was to have a light armor set, a heavy armor set, a leather set, and then a chain set, or a plate set and a chain set. But, yeah, I mean, in terms of the loot, that's one of the first things that's going to be coming up. That was part of the plan to work into the next thing that I've been talking about for the crafting system, which is, again, getting some more, basically, ingots, leather materials, stuff that's needed to actually craft new armor sets. And that was having at least one set of each of those types so you could have those, tear them down, and come up with a new stuff you can craft, use those to generate new abilities that you can craft with. I forget what your initial question was. I got so far off topic.
No, that's okay. I was just asking with the taming chest.
Oh, that's right. What the different taming pieces were going to be. So the taming stuff, just because I've been doing it kind of a piece at a time, I kind of regret that. I really wish when I do a new thing, either I do a single, just gloves, taming gloves or whatever, or I do a full set. So that's one that I've I think taming is something that I know enough people are passionate about, and I think it's one of those long-term play styles, pet styles that I wish I had done them all at once. But I'm going to try to have a full set of taming gear before it's done. Again, just because it is something that a lot of people do, and it makes up a big chunk of the game and some of the game economy, and there's a lot of reasons for it. But as you might expect, the taming stuff, I'm continuing to look into the taming. I think people know I took a deep dive into the taming system this last release because I went in and fixed the nagging delay that was on everything taming wise.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to take a deep dive in that. So I'm actually looking at some more of the internal mechanics of how stuff works in there. That's, I think, one of the things I have in there is supposed to be for the taming skills is supposed to be to improve the speed, responsiveness of the pet. I'm trying to come up with some more mechanics that are actually new, totally new mechanics, not just your pet gets +5 levels, your pet gets +5, strength or whatever.
Speaking of the pets though, Chris, one thing that would be super nice, like in game right now, I can cast my Earth Elemental and I have it really high. And here it is, I should be able to click on here and I don't know, like do an examine on it or something. It should tell me the elemental's damage spread. So it can hit from 28 to 63 or whatever the hell it is, right? And it's got an earthquake. And that earthquake, when it does the earthquake in reference to my attunement or something like that in Earth, then has a 47% chance to knock down, and it causes 21 to 50 damage or something like that, right? These things are super important. If I do not know these things, I am clueless on whether my Earth Elemental is good or not. I mean, I could sort of try it out, but it's very tedious, and then most players won't do it. They won't bother because they're used to, in most games, to having this information. And obviously this information is in there because when I watch the behavior of this particular pet, they do this. So the computer knows about it. It's in there. Can you make that available? I don't care how ugly it looks. Just make it there so I could see it and everybody else could see it. Believe me, we won't complain that it's just a black little screen that the numbers are on.
So that's one. I mean, our challenges with that have always been in the game in general. Probably our biggest challenge has always been coming up with a meaningful
What are you
UI.
doing, Jack?
My dream is still the whole just expose a lot of that stuff to the players and let them.
Why is this a dream? Can we do it?
We can do it. I've got to make time for it. This release again. There's just a million different things. I think people
doing the UI is
week off just
never
things around the house and in life in general had piled up so much. I had to take time off, which I still did not get my own text.
Why is it a dream? Can't we do it?
It's not.
But yes, as you can see, taming, UI, interface, all sorts of interesting stuff. And of course, there's all asking that hard question.
To fix Lua. He's pretty smart.
That was his interview at Fizzle the other day, asking, you had it. Well, if you were here yesterday, you saw the CEO clip. Who is the CEO? Today, of course, why is it a dream? If it's a dream of yours, why don't you just get it done? Well, life in general, life sucks. And of course, we always say IRL first, so we understand shit gets in the way. But anyway, that's a clip from there.
Then people could make UI stuff on their own.
Well, if you guys didn't start chatting before the end there, you heard him say that that's what he wanted. The plan was to open that stuff up and let you guys do that yourselves. But as you can see, Fizzle and many other people are going, you know what? We don't want to do it ourselves. The game should do it for us like all the other games. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I still want a movable health bar.
Should be both.
Yeah. It's right after he gets back from his honeymoon.
Yep. As soon as Wizard Smoke... Was it Wizard Smoke? Yeah. Wizard Smoke gets back from his honeymoon. He'll get right on it. It's super easy. Won't take any time at all.
List, is this your doing, this fog, or is it just that time of the year that the fog is rolling in?
That time
springtime.
Of the year, man. That's not a list. That's the way.
Yeah, well, you never know when the developers are floating around on set. Now, if he didn't fog it, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, exclamation!
Well,
I love free
his own
shit.
Room, but that's a little different story.
That's a different story. That's right. Let's get out to I think bacon's underpowered.
Okay. I think bacon is underpowered. The very important forum posed by Sorgan and Axel, whatever his name is. As the finest chef in Baron's Reach, I can say I have sampled many a delightful food this game has had to offer and enjoy hunting and fishing, cooking, and then eating in the wild eating the wild animals of Novia to no end. There are a few recipes I have not made and dream of the day I will be able to craft them all regularly. However, one thing that I feel is more understated than most, the food benefits is the bonus that comes with eating bacon.
Bacon!
I think we all agree that bacon is one of nature's most perfect foods. It depends on how it's cooked. I prefer extra crispy. I don't like my fucking bacon like
I like it cooked.
I like it cooked. That
all
way I
stringy and fatty and mushy.
Yeah. Something that I loved in the world over for its known psychological benefits. Was it not Hernando de Soto who famously said, upon reaching the New World, Valle cocinamos el tocino. Therefore,
Tacos? What?
Such a meter, +3 health per second and plus 8.8 combat health per second for 30 minutes seem almost an injustice. I propose the following buff replacement to give bacon its proper due in the game. +25 health, 1 combat health per second for 1 minute. This would give bacon its due, the due it deserves, as being something that you can never have enough of.
I'd be chomping down bacon like it's going out of style, man. I won't have time to eat, man. Time to fight, man. I'd be just chomping down that bacon.
Eating bacon. Now, so the other thing with bacon, we really need maple, pepper, and different bacon types as well. So that way we can smoke it properly. And then we need wood varieties. We need maple and mesquite.
Pork chops tastes good.
Yeah.
Well, we have that smoker now, so you can smoke your bacon quite well.
Yeah, you need to smoke your bacon, and we definitely need
stuff that in your pipe and smoke it. That's right.
Then it's brown sugar. We need that too, and it's and some pepper, maybe some jalapenos.
Jalapeno bacon.
Yeah. Now List is making
human bacon.
Oh, human long shank, long pig. You want some long pig?
Gross.
It's just meat, man. It's meat. Yeah. I mean, if I crashed in the Andes and I had to survive, damn Skippy, I'm eating somebody.
Ooh.
Although I'd probably be one of the first ones dead since autoimmune disease and everything.
That's awful loud. I'll turn that speaker down. Reminder.
I lost one of the rubber grips off of my my chip clips. I need to replace it.
Ooh, that's not good. That makes for some fun stuff, though.
Occasionally, you have to clean them. Don't forget to clean your toys quite frequently, and your chip clips, because you don't want to contaminate, say, Doritos with Funyuns or something else.
Oh, God forbid you cross-contaminate your crumbs, man. You don't want to be doing that.
Exactly, yeah. And don't forget these glorious...
You don't want fish Doritos.
Not these glorious chip clips, but Laz, if you contribute 500 bits or subscribe to his channel, you are in the running for some glorious chip clips, or from...
or 500 Kodos once a month. That's right. During the supporter race, beginning every month, we take everybody who supported us throughout the month with a donation of $5 or more and throw them into a marbles race, and the winner of that race wins the prize. You get to choose between those wonderful chip clips or 500 Kodos. And of course, speaking of which, I know I didn't do it because I'm slacking over here. So last giveaway of the week, last of the day, we're going to give you a couple of minutes before the end of the stream to get in on this action. 200 Kodos being given away just because I can here on this Fruck Awesome Friday for you folks. And of course, we got a couple more topics that doesn't look like we're going to get to at all, but got to get the calendar in here real quick as well.
We don't have to. It's all.
But we don't have to. We will because it's up and ready. The NBNN Shroud of the Avatar Community Calendar, hosted on NBNN and brought to you by ShroudMarketplace.com.
That's right. You need to go to ShroudMarketplace.com for all of your virtual vendables. But we're here to talk about the calendar, which is on NBNN.info. Just click on the calendar button in YouTube. Can look at the aggregated mess, which is all the Google public calendars related to Shroud that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up, email Laz, news@nbnn.info. He'll do something. If email's way too complicated and you've got that Google Calendar link, you can always message a link to him in-game or in Discord, and he'll do something with it eventually. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
And
send your nudes to nudes@nbnn.info so we can carefully curate those puppies 2 minutes at a time. And that might include an app. What's so funny there?
What do you mean might include? What do you mean might include?
Including that. It's like... depending on the quality, I mean, it might be really, really fast. I mean, quality is kind of poor. You're like squinting at the image. It might take a little longer.
Yeah.
And there's only a few songs about like the facial expressions we'll be making. But yes, Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You can always tune in your Ether amplifiers to Radio Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch with Us. 7 p.m. on WRFB is the 70s at 7. At 8 o'clock on Virtue Radio is The Beat of Novia with Aline Dragonfire. At 8 p.m. on WRFB is The Outlanders with Parson Barr and Vassler. At 10 p.m. on WRFB is going to be the Waku Room with Waz's Wad, where you cover some walk and wool history from 1946 to 1974.
Walk and wool education.
I know.
Gonna be hanging out with Dad later on today for the weekend.
Okay.
I'll tell him one of your stories.
You really should let him listen to the way that I do the calendar and see what his response is.
I'll record it for you. We'll play it on Monday. How about that?
Okay. Because I just expect that he'll be laughing. And then tell him it's like most of the time it's like I don't even expand the events. It's like most of it it's like I've got memorized. So it's like, whatever. Then at Saturday, 8 a.m. starts off with Echoes from the Cavern, repeated later at 6. 4 p.m. on Virtue Radio is going to be the Rockin' Power Hour with DJ Mick Foley. At 4 p.m. in-game, EVL's doing their Virtue League PvP tournament taking place in like Virtue Oasis, Virtue Isle, something like that.
Virtue Isle, yes.
Like I said, don't expand it. The 6 o'clock on WRFB is the Wild Safari with Twisted Sister, Fionwin, Wild Bay. At 8 p.m., I already talked about that, on WRFB is going to be the Graceful Bard.
That's right, the Bard.
And I know that YOLO was tweeting out to the Bard that he expects to be playing in the game at some point this weekend at a little dance party. That's not on the calendar for some odd reason.
Happening tomorrow, I believe. Graceful Bard is taking... Yes.
Yeah.
Going to be tuning in for the debut of Graceful Bard's version of Stones. Is that what he's tuning in for?
No, I don't know. You would have to go in game and find YOLO Fitzowen.
No.
And also
Which takes us
not on the calendar, midnight Saturday or 11 o'clock, depending on when he gets on. Omen Crow is now back on the airwaves. He just hasn't given me a
I
set
really
time.
can't believe that the guy that owns WRFB doesn't have a WRFB calendar.
We do have a WRFB calendar. Omen Crow just hasn't given me his set time. The last couple of weeks he's been going on between 11 and midnight. He just hasn't figured out whether he's going on at 11 or at midnight, or whether he's going on at midnight at his time, and he just hasn't told me yet. But he's on Saturday nights late night right now. So check out Omen Crow.
Yeah.
Also late night Saturday. Which brings us to Sunday.
Yep. Sunday, 9 a.m. kicks off Strikers, Sparhawks, Rise and Shine. 9 a.m. Well, I blanked on his name for a second. It's like, shit, what the fuck's his name? 10 a.m. EVL's doing their crafting fair and training at noon. You've got on Virtue Radio some louder with Dark Lord Sealeth Rain. At 12:30 in game, Bow and Blood Good's going to be hanging out in Cairns Rockwich with a little bit of astronomy night.
Bow and Blood Good.
And the final event of the weekend is going to be 2 p.m. on Sunday. That's EVL. On the schedule, they've got an Upper Tiers XP run because Upper Tiers is the go-to place for XP still.
Hey, it's EVL. What can I say?
Oh, it's not? Oh. Shit. Update your calendars, people.
They don't watch NBNN. They don't know there's hotter new places to go. You know what I'm saying? You got to tune in.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to see a Bear Tavern pub crawl come off hold and actually be,
a real thing. Yeah.
Econdis, no, I don't have that in there. I stopped at M. So I got to, I think, the L's in there, and then I never got past M with the, so S's never made it into the soundboard. Although one of these days I will do that, but don't forget you're tuned in to NBNN on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Nemesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News. Catching us in replays on YouTube and Twitch, and we do appreciate it no matter how you watch. We love you guys and gals out there, and thank you for all your support, keeping us here 5+ years, bringing you the latest news and entertainment here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Bits is the preferred method of donations because we get to keep every single one of those bits, so please help support us by cheering in bits, clicking the links below on our channels. You can donate directly through those links. Go to the website or become a patron at patreon.com/NBNN and get some cool swag. Patreon has been changing things up, and I don't know, I've been thinking about just dropping the Patreon thing altogether. So if you guys got thoughts on that, especially any of you guys who are patrons, let me know out there. Or if there's things you'd like to see, hey, we got ways to do all sorts of stuff. That's right. We got chip clips in the store regularly. We can do that. The Britannia Mining Company wants you to check out Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region near Exeter and conveniently located next to those mines. You want to be near WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, bring you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock. Shroud Music, for your ABC file needs, go to shroudmusic.com. You can upload and download ABC files at shroudmusic.com. Capheus is where you can go for all your wood goods. He's got hardwood, he's got softwood, he's got the good wood that you need for your crafting out of shroudmarketplace.com. Capheus is wares. Hey, come on, Capheus. You got 30 seconds. Tell him about it.
We've been out of stock lately, but soon we'll be stocking up with lumber, timber, wood, all good stuff.
You got the
very cool.
Softwood.
All the good wood.
Got some gray pine, got some soft pine, got some hard maple.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Get out, check out Capheus' wares today, as well as over 190 other vendors out on shroudmarketplace.com. selling their goods. Jack's going to tell you all about it when we get ready to close out this giveaway, so don't forget exclamation. I love free shit while Jack's telling you about the marketplace.
Go to shroudmarketplace.com, click on that register button, then buy all the stuff. Anything and everything.
All the stuff.
Is available from over 190 different players registered as vendors. Each of those vendors responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. So you get all kinds of great things. Anything and everything, as long as it's not a bannable offense. That's the only constraint. Well, besides, it has to be Shroud related. For listing and buying and selling items, it's like, hey, you're not going to get banned for any of these items bought or sold at Shroud Marketplace. And it's like, you can find all kinds of stuff. Like, look at that, some of the latest items added: Nightshade, Gray Pine Heartwood, Mandrake.
Nightshade, eh?
And it's like, if you think it's not worth your time to like put anything up there that you might have, if someone,
you'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised, because it's like, I put up recalls and teleport scrolls up, and boom, they sold. So it's like, yeah, you know what? It was a joke at first, because I didn't think people would really buy it, but people do. So anything and everything, just make sure as soon as like you get paid, if you're a vendor, you deliver those right then. And then I guess today's phrase that pays is happy birthday, Lord British.
Happy birthday, Lord British again. I guess it's going to be the phrase that pays all month.
Yeah, probably. But anything and everything, just go. Counts, game gold, crowns of the city, and cheaper than you can get from Port.
Eagle, thank you for all your support, buddy.
Anything and everything, go.
That's right. Eagle's on his way out.
That's right. Anything you want.
Anything you want. Got a big shout out to Eagle for his donation, Preston for his one whole bit, Helly Berry for the follow, and Enoch Bennick for the follow. Thank you guys for all your support out there. We're going to close this giveaway and pick ourselves a winner. And that winner is Thradia for 200 Kodos. Congrats to Thradia. I don't have to figure out who that is. I know who that is all too well. There she is. Lava Gix. What's going on, buddy? We'll be back with more on Monday, right here on NBNN. Who we gonna raid today, Jack?
Skeggy.
Skeggy. Oh, that's
Skeggy's shop at shroudmarketplace.com.
Yeah, Skeggy's got a shop at shroudmarketplace.com as well. Don't forget to check it out.
If you buy from him, he'll deliver it while he's on stream.
He probably will.
Nice, yeah.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and raid Skeggy. Like I said, we will be back with more on Monday. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you all on Monday.